Hey coaches, I wanted to take just a few minutes and make a quick video for you. It's funny that after I made that post about a week ago about cutting back on the time I'm spending on Beachbody and also reorganizing my team calls and my coaching calls, I have been having training in two different forms right now. One of them is through a diamond group that is training that's provided by corporate, that I meet once a week on Thursday mornings for a Zoom call for that training. And then the other is through weekly calls with Brigitte, our Upline Star Diamond coach, and she helps to just kind of advise me on ways that I can be more efficient with my time or wording, that kind of thing. I've shared pretty much everything that she's taught me with you. But it's funny because both of those trainings this week focused on time management and focused on making sure that not only you're being productive with the time that you're spending, but also that you're not like overdoing it to the point that you're going to burn yourself out, or overdoing it to the point where your family feels neglected or frustrated. And so I thought it was kind of funny that both of them would talk about that after I had made those changes. I wanted to just go over a little bit briefly again about time management, and the reason I'm emphasizing this point is because it really can make or break your business. Those of you who are trying to build this business, to set hours of how long you're going to spend each day on Beachbody is very necessary. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and especially where my schedule is so all over the place. Like sometimes I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Other times I don't get up till 7 or 8 in the morning. And it really is dependent on my family and our schedule here at our house and kind of when we get to bed. If we don't get to bed till midnight, then to get up at 5 o'clock, that's just not enough sleep for me. And so my schedule feels like it fluctuates all the time. But what I have learned is that it is very, very important that you choose how you're going to run this business. You choose how much time you're going to spend. And whoever your upline coach is, share that information with them. The more that you can communicate with each other, the better not only can your relationship be, but the better can your upline coach help you to organize your time and say, okay, if you've only got an hour, then these are the most vital things for you to do every day. Otherwise, if you've got lots of time, then you can get more done in your business will grow faster because you have more time to spend. However, you still need to make sure you're not burning yourself out. If you're getting to the point where you kind of dread doing it, then you might need to think about either changing some things up, how you're doing it, or how much time you're spending. So time management is key. One thing I learned with the corporate training this week is what they call a bucket list. And basically, he just had divided his time up into 5 categories. And he had taken and said, okay, my religion and my God are important. There's one. My family, my wife and my kids are another one. My work, which this guy happens to work for Beachbody. So not as coaching, but his work as employment was one of them, and then he had one for education, and then he had one for something else, and I can't remember what the last one was. But the point is that you need to just figure out what your priorities are, and if there's only 3 categories, fine. If there's 5, fine. If there's 8, fine. But figure out what your priorities are, and then divide your time up into those categories according to how your priorities are. If you say that your family is a top priority, but you're only spending 45 minutes to an hour a day with them, then either they aren't as much of a priority as you say they are, or you need to revamp your time so that you're spending more time with your family. So I want you to kind of think about all of these things. Think about time management. Think about your priorities, and if you are shortchanging one or not even touching one, then revamp and relook at things and figure out a way that you can do it more effectively and better. And if you have any questions about this, if you need help with this, I would be glad to help you. One last thing, I would really like for all of us to pose questions on the team page. That was another time management thing that Brigitte talked to me about, and she just said if we'll always post questions on the team page and then get the answers on the team page, then they're there for everyone. And even though you may think you're the only one with that question, most likely there are others right now with that question. And even if there aren't, there will be others with that question in the future. And so if you can post it on the page, on the wall of our team page, then that is going to be the best place for you to get that answered the most quick, and also be there to benefit others down the road. So let's all try to do that, and please don't get offended if you ask me a question and I say, hey, would you mind asking that on the team page, so that it will benefit everyone. So good luck with your teams this week. I'm so proud of each of you. I don't know if you guys saw, but Carrie Muggleston, my upline coach, went 1-star diamond this week, and she gave a huge shout out to our whole team. Our whole team and the efforts that we make have helped her to achieve this 1-star diamond status. So I'm proud of each of you, and I'm very proud of the work you're doing and the lives you are changing, including your own. So have an awesome day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.